Sea of Stars is a gripping game about the children of the solstice, two humans who have the ability to combine the forces of the sun and moon. They utilize eclipse magic to battle the Fleshmancer's horrific abominations. The game has an exciting turn-based fighting system that requires players to learn timed hits, combination attacks, boosting methods, and spell-breaking strategies. Players may traverse the large and immersive universe, discovering interesting personalities and story arcs. The game also provides a world for players to explore, with activities such as sailing, cooking, fishing, and lounging in comfortable taverns. Hindsight 2020 is a 3D third-person action RPG that allows players to replay their playthroughs and try out alternate gameplay endings. The game is centered around 5 pillars, featuring Jahan, a one-armed warrior who must choose between upholding his previous home's principles and engaging in combat. Champanier's environment is flexible, with each game revealing a new version of it. The AI system responds dynamically to Jahan's surroundings, impacted by dialogue options and weapon selection. The game offers great replayability and a feedback loop that influences the tale. The Hellwarders are a group of ancient warriors who must band together to defeat the approaching demon hordes. With their exceptional skills and talents, they must battle Hellspawn and deploy an army of knights, archers, and magicians to fortify their defense. The game blends action RPG aspects with tower defense gameplay, enabling players to select from 3 distinct characters, each with his own set of weapons, skills, and powers. As they go, they will obtain beacons that may be utilized to improve their skills and uncover powerful artifacts. In this turn-based strategy game, players take control of sophisticated futuristic mechs tasked with protecting towns against enormous beasts. To defeat the Vek, the game's terrible foes, a precise technique is required. Players must study and plan their replies to opponent attacks. As they go, they may add to their armament, find new weaponry, and recruit pilots. Failure is unacceptable since they have another chance to change history by sending aid back in time. The continuous quest of triumph demonstrates humanity's will to live and prosper.
Born to sing in full voice.
Fee is a one-of-a-kind platform adventure that takes the player through a Nordic woodland, a thriving ecosystem teeming with mysterious animals and hidden mysteries. The game communicates with all living entities using an analog music system, allowing players to form alliances and manage organisms such as plants. To combat the silent ones, players can utilize bird guides, bears in battle, and even persuade plants to produce fruit. Immerse yourself in the character of Fee and explore a world so compelling that you'll be loath to leave. The game combines platformer action and tower defense tactics, allowing players to guide a team of ruin hunters on a mission to preserve their community from ruin. The ruin hunters must travel over enormous landscapes teeming with ancient ruins, hidden mysteries, and foes. To increase their chances of success, they must hire a broad cast of people with distinct skills and characteristics. The ultimate weapon, the Aegis, can be employed in combat to swing the balance in favor of the ruin hunters. However, gaining the Aegis is difficult, as players must solve puzzles, fight bosses, and discover the mysteries of the ancient planet. Train Station Rehabilitation is a game in which players take on the role of a rehabilitation firm working to restore abandoned railway stations. The game is organized into areas that represent distinct stations, allowing players to master mechanics and navigate through diverse working situations. Players use complex 3D models to clean, repair, and decorate stations. They may also design their own stations, personalize the inside and external look, and select the level of difficulty based on their commitment. Smelter is a game inspired by the vintage 16-bit period that combines strategic and action platforming aspects. Players control Smelter and Eve, as well as Zerm soldiers, as they extend their dominion over the rumbly lands. The game has 2 modes: Classic Mode, which features top-down strategy stages, and action mode, which includes side-scrolling platforming difficulties. Classic mode allows players to create battle and grow their army while acquiring and upgrading elemental action talents to combat adversaries and navigate dangerous situations. A young ninja goes on a perilous trek across a cursed land to deliver a scroll critical to his clan's existence. The game begins as an action platformer and progresses into a huge adventure full of thrilling moments, unexpected turns, and lighter humor. The dynamic and acrobatic gameplay allows players to participate in combat while navigating obstacles with precision. As the trip progresses, the protagonist earns character improvements and unlocks new skills, increasing depth and replayability. The game includes bizarre villains, strong bosses, and quirky allies.
An uncharted world of hidden legends.
Röki is a modern adventure game in which players go into a mystical northern land teeming with magic and terrifying creatures. The game has a broad range of characters, including creatures that might be friendly or creepy. For opening old tunnels and unravel the wood's mysteries, players must seek down long-forgotten items. Tove keeps track of her development in her notebook, which she considers a precious item. Röki appeals to gamers of various backgrounds with its non-violent gameplay, user-friendly controls.
That shouldn't exist, but do.
Jen and Tristan, two orphans, meet a mystery scientist who becomes their protector. Following the scientist's disappearance, they discover a subterranean cellar with a moon gate portal that leads to a parallel realm populated by goblins. Their quest begins as they attempt to bridge the gap between these two universes. Young Souls is a dynamic side-scrolling RPG in which players can personalize their fighting supply and confront challenges in enormous dungeons and goblin lands. The game combines the beat-em-up genre with a deep, immersive experience with superb art direction. RFL Enhanced Edition is a one-of-a-kind game that combines features of Japanese-style 16-bit role-playing games, Western RPG, graphic novels, and adventure titles. RFL is geared for adventure with an open environment accessible from the protagonist's hometown. Players can personalize their avatars to suit their playstyle and face off against distinct bosses. The game is centered on lively individuals who encounter obstacles and unexpected turns as the curse spreads. The game has a redesigned fighting system, new character classes, side missions, crafting, and enchanting systems. ITTA is an action-packed adventure game in which players battle 18 bosses in a decaying environment. ITTA awakens to find her deceased family members and a spirit, a cat, as her companion. They must face ancient golems and terrifying beasts, pushing their physical and mental boundaries. The game is inspired by personal struggles and focuses on endurance. Players can change their combat style and use invincibility or damage multipliers as needed. The game has gorgeous pixel art graphics and a unique audio composition. Wizard of Legend is a fast-paced dungeon crawler with a major emphasis on dynamic magical battle. Players may explore and find strong spell combos with over 100 separate spells to unlock. The game includes a broad variety of elemental spells, allowing players to tailor their playstyle and build a spell deck that best meets their needs. Whether you enjoy charging headfirst into battle or tactically controlling minions from afar, Wizard of Legend has both solo and co-op gameplay options, allowing players to pick their preferred style of play. Carto, a little girl lost from her granny after a storm, utilizes her mapping talents to cross new territory and assist an odd bunch. She wants to see her family again. Rearranging map parts reveals new pathways, complicated riddles, and story moments. Carto will travel across mysterious locations, absorbing herself in their traditions and making friendships with new friends. A novel puzzle concept, a 5 to 7 hour trip, lively characters, hand-drawn artwork, and an enthralling soundtrack with over 30 original compositions are among the highlights. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
Carto home.